don't think I've ever told this story on anything. And this was truly the scariest moment of my life.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
We got Glenny, and apparently we got Story.
Yeah.
And it's working out because he's gonna we're gonna put you over here. He goes, is it gonna air after Sunday? So it's something that is, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm excited.
Dude, can I say it before?
Can you say it before?
Are you gonna say it
I'm
like?
going to tell you so badly right
No,
now.
but we're literally gonna press record right now.
Hold on. I want to cry. I haven't stopped crying.
Oh, come on, dude.
Press record. Press record. Press record.
My life.
No, it's even this is great. It's the best one of my life.
I'm okay. We'll get the mic set in a second, and then
Everybody, be quiet. And then we're done after this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, going out to the fucking Long Island.
for what?
Going to the Bruins game. I don't know how long it takes to get out there.
Going to UBS.
Yeah.
Quick mic checks.
It's like 50 minutes.
Check,
no
check.
traffic.
I've actually heard it's not that.
Glenny Balls
Really?
on the show.
Glenny, mic check real quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 10 minutes from my house, man. I never take the train there.
John.
Check.
All right.
Just got Glenny Balls. Hailed him down in the hallway. Said, "You want to go do KFC radio?" He said, "Yeah." And he says to me, "When does this air? I got something I got to tell you." I tell him it airs on Monday. He's like, "Okay, good. Then I can say it on the show." And then he tells me that he's been. You said you've been crying. You want to cry?
Crying, jokingly crying.
So something happened that is so good or exciting or whatever that you wanted to cry. So I'm thinking this is either going to be Adriana Chechik related or Sky Bree related.
It's no disrespect to those beautiful queens. It's better.
Oh,
Whoa.
is it? Am I in the right ballpark though?
In the
Right church,
ballpark
wrong
of
pew.
Maybe, but like it's
Billy Joel?
no.
It's
close.
chicks.
It's chick related.
It's chick related.
But no disrespect to Chechik and Sky Bree. This
No,
is
of course.
other level.
Chechik's not ready for Glenny yet. She's still got some rehab.
She's rehab. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like an OG? Is it like Jenna Jameson?
It's about as oh my god.
All right, let's hear it.
It's not
dude.
even like a porn person.
Oh.
So we did a Sunday conversation yesterday
Oh.
with Drew Barrymore. I kissed Drew Barrymore twice.
Eddie Balls, don't
I
leave me
kissed Drew
hanging.
Barrymore twice.
Don't leave me hanging,
Like-
bro. Holy
what kind of-
shit.
Like my
Over
lips
here.
touched Drew Barrymore's lips twice.
Twice?
2 times.
Like we're doing movie style kiss?
It wasn't a makeout,
Yeah,
but it was
yeah,
a kiss.
yeah.
It was a kiss.
Really?
Like
2 kisses.
Was there? Okay, no, wait. Was it a peck or a kiss?
It was.
Was it like a like
Yes.
you kind of smushed for a minute and it
Yes.
made a noise?
I think so.
That's a kiss.
That's a movie style.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
yeah. No tongue, but like a lot of
Yeah.
lip. What? I mean, you can go watch Sunday Conversation, but
I have a photo of it. It's on my phone though, but it's really funny. Can you?
Did you come in here without your phone?
Yeah,
my
so
phone's
weird,
charging.
right? I realized I did text.
You text
sorry.
Maria. Maria has the photo.
Maria.
Either way. So so Caleb texted me the other day. He's like, "Dude, what's your best accent?" I say, "You know what? I got a pretty good Australian accent, mate."
You just say mate. That's it.
Radio. No, I got a good
That's
Australian
English.
accent. It's a decent Australian accent. You'll see the video. But so then he's like, okay. He didn't tell me anything. I dressed up as an Australian. He writes it into the script that we're going to end it with me and Drew doing lines. We're like an Australian couple at a restaurant. And the lines were, I think, something like, "Oh, Drew, what do you want?" And then she says, "I don't know." And then I'm like, "How about the bloomin' onion?" Then she says, "No, what I really want is you." And then I say, "Me?" And then she's like, "How about I show you?" And before, we obviously told her, like, you don't have to kill. It's on Caleb's script it wrote, it said, like, you guys move in and then scene cuts.
Yeah.
But before, we were like, you obviously don't have to kiss, just feel it out, whatever. And then we're
You
like.
said that to her or to you?
No, me and Caleb told it to her, obviously.
Right.
Obviously,
Feel no
I don't expect
obligation.
you to kiss me. Sure. Drew Barrymore. Fucking. As she's reading that, as you'll see in the video, I'm assuming that'll be up by now. She got up and like got in my face and then like said it, and then she was like, "Show me," and then she just went. I was like, "Holy shit!" This actually happened.
To even take it a step further, you didn't kiss Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore kissed you.
And then I'm not gonna lie to you. She instantly said, "You have very soft lips." And then we had to get a shot of her like to make it cinematic. I think Caleb's gonna make it like cinematic.
You had to
of
run
her,
it back?
like, going in. Like, just to the camera.
Yeah.
And she did it again. She doesn't do it again.
Dude, she definitely. I mean, like, if that was gross or weird, she would have been like, okay, let me do like
Dude.
we'll do the lean in, but I'm not gonna kiss him again. She went in for number 2.
I fucking love Drew Barrymore.
Yeah,
Like
man.
Drew Barrymore's
She's
my
an
favorite
OG
actress of
too.
all time.
She's
Is she
like,
really?
Wedding Singer, 51st Dates, Charlie's. I mean,
50 First Dates is a fucking horror movie. That's not.
Yeah, bro, that-
it's-
man, that-
it's a good movie, but the
that-
story is so fucked
absolutely
up.
chop
is
my
fucked
head
up.
off that if that's me.
Well, I would
That's
also
ever me,
say
just
I know
kill me.
people hate this. Like, Fever Pitch is my rom-com Goodfellas. If it's on, I watch it. I
Wow.
love
Really?
Fever Pitch. Love it.
I don't
That's
dislike
another
Fever
one.
Pitch.
It's
but
one of my truly one of my favorite movies.
I am always surprised by how many people love Fever. Maybe I need to
Well,
rewatch.
she's one of those like gangsters where I don't think people realize that. Like she was a child star, right? Didn't she then kind of like
She
run
was
into
in
trouble?
ET.
Yeah,
Six.
and then I think she like partied hard and then needed to like get
Did
back.
she?
Yeah,
I didn't know anything. I didn't
I'm
know
pretty.
any of that.
I'm pretty sure she like.
was in Scream, and then she was like
Right.
a nut job. partner.
Right.
And now she's
and now
has
she's
a
back
wonderful
at it.
talk show. I mean,
And
she's a legend.
I think she's proof positive, and there's a couple guys out there. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but there's definitely guys out there that I've said this about before. If you last long enough. It's like if you don't you either die or become the villain, but then
Right.
I think there's something after that where you become kind of like the hero again.
100%.
Where it's like, oh, you know what, this guy or girl has like taken shit. They've been up, they've been down, they've been in and out of rehab, they've been in and out of divorce and fight, whatever, you know,
Bro,
and they're
I mean,
still
that's like-
fucking here.
Everybody. That's fucking.
Yeah.
That's Colin Farrell.
Yeah,
That's
a lot.
fucking,
Brendan
Brendan
Fraser's doing it right
Brendan
now.
Fraser.
Yep.
That's
Fraser.
I think Gerard Butler's kind of like that, where his movies like they're goofy. Now it's like, you know what, we like
him.
movies.
It's
And-
people come around on it's actually really
Nickelback.
Nickelback.
Yep.
It's the
Yeah.
Nickelback effect where it's like people eventually, for whatever reason, it's so fucked up that they like were afraid to publicly say they like you.
Yeah.
And Drew Barrymore never really went
I
through this,
don't-
but
yeah,
like
Drew Barrymore's
yeah.
like
No,
a-
she was always
Drew Barrymore's
so
a legend.
that doesn't totally apply. But the idea of like I think she'll be great on Sunday Conversation, which you wouldn't necessarily like think, but it's like no, because she knows what the fuck she's doing,
Yeah.
and she's seen it all, man. She's done it all.
She
She's
was-
seen it all. Like
she was a joy.
yeah, no, she's
That's what we
she's a
said.
good one.
I don't know if we said it on a show or whatnot, but where the only way to fail in like the entertainment business is just stop doing it.
Yeah, to let them
Eventually,
win.
everyone will like come around and be like, yeah,
honestly.
you know what?
Because
I gotta
but
stop
that's
some
why
shit. Okay.
it's a marathon, and it's
Yeah.
like most people can't stick around that long because they either lose or they're embarrassed or they get battered down, and the people who last. It's kind of fucked up because it's like you almost like earn the approval of these people who you don't need it in the first place. You know what I mean? But it's like the whole collective just goes like, "Fuck yeah, this dude's awesome or this girl's awesome," and it's like, "Yeah, I've been here the whole fucking time, you jerk offs." You know?
Well, you said something there that made me not gave me pause. It made me realize maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Have you ever kissed somebody and been like, "Damn, those are soft lips"?
No, but if Drew's gonna say it, I'm
Like,
gonna,
I'm
gonna
not
say
saying
no.
she's lying. I think she's just.
I mean, I've kissed big lips and small lips.
that I've done where
Yeah.
I'm like fucking eating a lip.
Her
Yeah.
lips, her lips
But-
are definitely tinier. Like she's tiny.
I mean, we're all
Very
white
small.
people here, so
Yeah.
like we're all talking minimal lips to begin with. Like white people have bird lips. We all know that. None of us have top
I
lip.
also will say the photo that you're gonna get, my eyes are open in it. I didn't know if she was still doing it or not.
Dude,
It was
I'm
Drew-
an open
it
eye
was
kisser.
fucking Drew
not
Barrymore.
only am
I
I
was like-
open eye kisser, if it's a situation like that,
I had to be
no
like, is
way
she-
I'm losing like my ground here. You know what I mean? I gotta know if she's pulling away or if something's going on. If Caleb's gonna fuck with me,
I had to wait to be like, are you actually kissing me right
Right.
now, Drew Barrymore? Where's Drew
what-
Barrymore?
So
The open eye
was it like
kisses.
like 1 second? Like
It was.
kiss,
I was-
kiss me on the cheek like
I
you
was
kissed
sitting
Drew
down.
on the lips.
Okay.
Soft lips.
Soft lips,
Like,
baby.
like I was sitting here, Caleb's here, she was here, and then when she was like, "Let me show you," then she got up and walked over to me and like gave the line like right here to me.
Yo. and she was in full like actress mode, or was she fucking
I
around?
felt like I was like Sandler in a movie.
Yeah.
I want. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing.
I didn't know you were such a Drew Barrymore guy.
Oh,
And
she's
I'm not
my
an anti.
favorite.
I just
No, yeah.
She's probably up there. One of my. I would say she's probably my favorite actress.
Really?
Wow.
I mean, Wedding
So
Singer
it's
is
a
one of my
dream
favorite
come
movies
true
ever.
for you.
The Wedding Singer is a
I
classic.
would have
Pitch
bet
is- Fever Pitch is my favorite rom com ever.
I gotta because I did Fever Pitch.
Fever
when
Pitch got such a like Boston hated Fever.
it
because
got
it was.
such-
I mean, it
but
was
the rest of
crazy
the country's like whatever, you know.
It was crazy that Fallon was on the field.
Yeah, that's
the whole
annoying.
thing.
That's
It
very
was-
annoying.
When it was,
yeah.
he was on the field, so obviously the Boston people hated it. But I've saw it in the movies, and I've just always loved it. That's my
it's-
one.
But there are plenty of Boston
Yeah.
people love it too. I remember
Yeah.
doing Section 10. Like I think all of Section 10
Like it.
loved Fever Pitch, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I think I'd only seen it like twice.
Because there
and-
is an element of like all those assholes, all those dorks are him. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, Jared is the guy. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
Jared
this
is
team
Ben
more than
Brennan, yeah.
every girl I've ever been with. You know. I would have bet dollars to donuts this was going to be AVN related
No.
after you just were there.
No.
That's so funny. Like
It's Drew
we
Barrymore.
went to
dude.
Billy Joel and porn stars.
God. Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, man, that's
She's just icon.
yeah, and
I love her.
it's so crazy to be. She started so young that she is still young. Like to usually if you're like you were in a if you were in a blockbuster in like 1984 or whatever fucking ET was, by now you're like washed up and old. But she was like just a pup.
I
know?
guess she's mid 40s. I wouldn't.
She's
even-
47. Looks
47?
amazing.
Yeah,
and let
wow.
me tell you, just hearing her voice for the first time, I was a little stunned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caleb did her podcast before, so they got to like talk.
Oh
before.
wow.
So I was jealous.
Did
that he
she
got-
like request him? Like, does she like how'd that?
I don't know
come
how
about?
that worked. I guess it was just
Interesting.
like
Yeah.
a you wash, I wash. Type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But Caleb did her, so like he got to meet her before. I didn't meet her. She just came in. And it was just like I hear her voice for the first time.
Where did you do it? Like at
At
her?
the CBS Broadcast Center.
Got it.
So we just set up in a room. But yeah, it was,
That's a good
very
kiss.
starstruck.
Like it's the smush. Like if your lips, like if you
No, I
peck,
definitely
Yeah.
felt her
that's
lips.
just like whatever.
I felt her
If
lips.
you, yeah.
I could say I felt like me and Sandler are now kissing Eskimo Bros.
You are 1 degree of separation away from Adam Sandler. That's got to be a white buffalo, right? For almost like
Yeah,
everybody here.
he's almost such a white buffalo that I don't even mention it.
Yeah, it's like it's not even gonna happen,
I could kind of see it.
But that's what I mean. I actually disagree with that. I think it could happen.
I think like Billy Joel is not gonna happen. Obviously, we're never gonna do a Sunday conversation with Billy Joel.
No.
But like, Sandler,
I don't know
I
if
don't
that-
disagree with that either.
Yeah.
Sandler, I theoretically could see happening.
What you need, and these guys all have it, are kids who are like
Yeah.
Billy Joel's daughter could definitely come. Like I bet you Billy Joel's daughter watches Caleb. There's a strong chance that's a thing, and whether or not she would like hook it up with her dad, who knows? But like it's not.
That's how
out of the realm of
DeVito got
possibility.
on fucking
Yeah.
Sonny.
Yeah.
I've been reading about that a
Oh,
lot.
that's right. For your new Sunny guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm brand new Sunny guy.
Fucking
What do you?
fucking
Where are you
great.
at?
I
Like
finished. I finished
You-
last week.
last time you were on, you said you like didn't watch it all, right? Or am I
No,
wrong?
I started probably a month or two ago, and I just
you
finished.
finished
it
the
last
whole
week.
season?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole
20 minute
series?
episodes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's 15 fucking seasons.
It was phenomenal. I mean, I will say there was a lot of episodes where it's like Seinfeld. Some episodes you don't really pay attention to.
Yeah, it's like on
but
the background.
some of the but some
God,
of them
it's
were great.
the
I mean, it was
best,
good.
man.
My favorite moment probably was Frank on the boat being the tour guide.
Yeah.
That was. Just
I love banging whores.
It's Charlie. He's my buddy. Yeah. And Charlie, when he was really mad when I banged the waitress, but she was a nice piece of ass. Like, he was just so fucking funny.
He is up there. I mean, we had him on
I watched it, it was
twice,
great.
but technically once when he was in here, and it was just like, what is my life? The fact that he was like into it, like he took control and told the story about
talk about
anchovies.
anchovies for 20
Like
minutes.
I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah,
man.
I watched that. I watched the McElhaney when he was in here.
Yeah,
It was great.
we
It
don't
was great.
deserve any of this, let alone the fucking
it
the
was
rock
a-
stars, you
It was
know.
a phenomenal show. Yeah.
So now though, it's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
Your life's over, you know? That's the one thing that stinks when you have these bucket list moments. It's like,
we
well,
said that
what am I going to get up
We
for
said that with
now?
Nickelback a few months ago, and I think Kiss and Drew Barrymore top. I mean,
Well, that's the thing.
Drew Barrymore.
What
dude,
you
like-
don't realize is that your bucket list is ever evolving. You know, it's like, oh, I didn't even think that kissing Drew Barrymore was on my bucket list because who would have thought that was possible?
Mm.
But you get to add shit as you go. You're Glenny Balls.
Yes, man. I don't know. Drew Barrymore. I love Drew Barrymore.
It's like you're fucking.
Sounds like she loves you.
Like you're drunk. Like you're just like in,
Yeah.
in a stage where you're just like, I don't
She
even.
says her name over and over. Drew,
It's
man.
Drew Barrymore.
Fucking Drew Barrymore.
It's Drew Barrymore.
You're telling me if you had like, any girl ever, it could be like, Victoria's Secret models, swimsuit models, Megan Fox, whoever. It's Drew.
I think that's a different question.
I agree
per
with
se,
that.
Obviously,
I agree with that.
Drew Barrymore, I just love her movies. I've been
Yeah.
a fan of her since I was literally.
It's like you respect her as a person.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just love Drew Barrymore. She's
Yeah.
probably, I would say she's my favorite actress. I've seen Fever Pitch like 50 times.
What is your favorite rom com? That?
Fever Pitch, bar none. I love Fever Pitch. Fever Pitch is it's easily Fever Pitch.
Dude, I'm gonna watch Fever Pitch this weekend.
You should. I bought it on Amazon and watched it last night.
Really?
You bought it?
I rented it.
That makes sense.
I was like,
Yeah,
Fellas,
you
I'm
got
fucking watching Fever Pitch tonight.
absolutely. No, that's
I'm
like
absolutely watching Fever Pitch.
no doubt. You go home after KC Radio and you watch some Abella Danger too. You know what I mean? It's just
For me,
sometimes
it was
you
just
got
Fever
that.
Pitch. I maybe watched a few Wedding Singer clips. It was amazing.
So what is a bucket list thing that you never would have thought of that now maybe you're thinking like if I kissed Drew Barrymore, maybe I could do anything.
I don't really have any bucket list things. It's more just
That's why you're Glenny Balls.
We're just hanging out. Whatever happens, happens.
It is you're very like Mahala, dude. You know, like just take life as it comes, and then good things come your way.
I don't really have a goal. I mean, obviously the only goal in this realm is to one day meet Billy Joel, but that's about it. That's the only remote goal, and I'm fairly convinced that's not going to happen.
I don't think,
So-
dude. He plays every day,
Right
like
there.
literally every day, right there.
But yeah, that's the only other goal. Outside of that, it's just like we're hanging out. Whatever happens, happens.
I bet if we put on like an ounce of pressure, we could like start the ball rolling and have an executive who
Yeah,
knows
you
an
don't wanna do it
agent.
that way
No,
either, right?
no, but like,
That's not fun.
yeah. But that is why your life, you just take it as it comes, and then so things are very organic
it's-
and enjoyable, and like it because you don't force it.
Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, man.
Hey, listen.
Drew Barry kisses more. Maybe she doesn't kiss me. Whatever happens.
Yeah, right. Like it could have been a kiss, could have not been a kiss. That still would have been a good day.
Yeah, I still would have loved it. But
Yeah, but she did.
hell. When I went
What
to bed
do
last
you
night, I was like,
think?
holy shit.
Where would Glennard Balls be if it was not for the 40-yard dash, the sprint down the sidewalk, and Caleb and Rhea and interning for the intern and all that
This is a
shit?
very scary question because
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, no idea, right?
I don't know.
You were 18?
I was
19?
I had just turned 20.
20.
I-
Right, you were a little bit older than
birthday's
Rhea,
August
right?
11th.
Yeah.
Birthday's August 11th, and I got hired September 16th.
Got
so
it.
I had just turned 20.
And you were in school?
I had just transferred from UAlbany to Baruch.
Right.
This is my second semester
In
at
the city.
Baruch, and the first semester I had to literally do remedial math because I was so bad at college math. It was horrible. So just doing a course for no math. I didn't even have a major. I was a junior.
Right.
I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot, but
I'm street smart.
Yes.
I'm not very book smart.
Street smart.
Like in high school, I had the steady 83 to 85 average.
That's a sweet spot, right?
85 was honor roll. It was
Yeah.
close to honor roll. So my high school actually we had A2, A1, and honors. A2 was no disrespect to any A2ers that may watch this, the dumb kids at Kellenberg. And then the normal kids were me, A1, and then the honors were the smarts. So I was an A1.
damn, they had
Yeah.
like we just had an honor roll and then not
You know,
an
it was
honor
actually,
roll.
Yeah.
you know what was really
That's
fucked
fucked up to like have that second.
Dude, honors at A1, we got to learn a language like Spanish, French, or Latin. And the A2, they taught them sign language.
What? Wait, in high school.
You guys are so dumb. Just do sign language,
That's literally what they did.
bro.
Wait, so like A2, like you don't even get to choose a language. Like,
No, you just
You're not
Some
even.
guys-
You're not even worthy of Spanish.
You're not great. At
By the way,
English
doing
yet.
like sign language, I don't think
I
is
was gonna
easy.
say.
We got to pick Spanish. So one of my best friends in A2 was an A2, and he just always jokes and does sign language to me because he knows sign language.
Did A2? Did you have to have like a disability, or you just like your grades were bad?
No, it was just bad grades. So
That's cool. Did they
It was
still do that
great.
today?
To my knowledge.
Wow. I'm surprised that was not a big
We-
thing.
we
Like,
had
yeah, we just lump all the dummies together.
We had that, and then our gym class was karate. It was taekwondo.
No way. This is Long Island
I'm a yellow,
Public School.
I'm a yellow belt.
You went to a
You're a
regular
yellow
school?
belt?
Yeah.
Yo, Keegan's almost a yellow belt.
Yellow belt, brother. Yeah, it was a normal high school. It's like one of the biggest high schools in Long Island, Kellenberg.
And
Yeah,
you- like,
Kellenberg
Rhea
does.
went there.
Yeah. I mean,
Rhea
a
was
lot of my
young.
friends went there.
Yeah, we had honors A1, A2.
What the f-
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
They didn't even offer a language.
Yeah.
They said
You're
too
not
dumb to
even
do a
worthy
language.
to learn another language. You can't possibly need this.
Yeah, I mean, I did Spanish.
You're so dumb, you're probably going to forget how to talk altogether, so just learn sign language.
It was
Jesus
tough for
Christ.
the A2ers. There was a lot of them.
That's such a depressing question to ask. Basically, anybody at this company, though. Like,
Yeah, where would you have been?
I
Well,
just did Oops,
so
or
many
I don't know
people
when it came out.
started out of the gates. Like, if you had a job previously, you know your answer, you know?
Yeah, I really have no idea because I don't envision myself being like an office guy.
No, you know what? That's not true. Because you would be a great office guy. You would be like the guy that is the comedic relief and like
Yeah, but I
you
don't know if I
you
could
get in
see
the next day and you talk about Survivor with him and shit like
Most of
that.
my friends are accountants. I don't know if I could see myself being an accountant.
It's still fucking weird.
Yeah, everyone's
Accounting.
I have 11 best friends in my group's 11 of us. I think
You have
7.
11 best friends,
Yeah, we all have a group chat.
but you don't have 11 best friends.
There's
There's somebody
11
who's like number one.
Oh, no, I
and there's
rank
somebody
them.
who's
I rank
11.
them daily.
Okay, let's do it. Who's number one?
That's how the
They
group
know who
starts.
the rankings are.
Group chat
You,
starts every day.
you know who the number one is? They know who you think the number one is?
I think.
And who the number
I would
11
say
is?
It's more tiers. I have no problem saying. who
Is
the
anybody about to be relegated? Kicked out?
It's in the works. I'm the head of the group, so
Are you the head of the group because of Barstool?
no, I've always been the head of the group.
Oh, you were just that guy who like
They'll see
what
this
you called the
clip and
shots?
They'll see this clip and send it in the group chat and be like, "Oh, this guy thinks who he is. I'm the fucking head of the group." Everyone knows.
Give like you give the orders.
Yeah,
Like you'll say what party we're going to, what bar we're going to.
Like I love going to this bar, the Inn in Long Beach. I love it. It's my favorite bar ever. One of my favorite bars. I haven't really gone much either recently, but they would always fucking freak out because I'm always like, let's go to the. And I'm like, dude, the Inn's the most fun bar. It's not my fault. It's the most fun bar.
Right.
There's live music.
But
it's good
has
drinks.
anybody ever revolted and been like, no, Glenn,
They've literally
we're
tried
going to
revolt.
fucking.
They've tried.
And they just and
then
what?
I'm like, all right, I'll go to your bar, but then I'm going to leave after an hour and just go to the Inn.
And they follow you.
Yeah.
You're the leader of the bar. You're the leader of the group. What about if there's like beef? Like you ever give, like these fucking phony internet gangs. You ever give the order in real life?
No.
Put a hit out on a guy?
No. We've been in the game together for too long. It's all a decade plus.
Yeah, you guys are all friends since like
I mean, half of it is best friends since kindergarten, and then half of it's best friends since freshman year of high school. So
yeah,
we're kind of in it.
The kindergarten ones are wild. Those are friends.
I'm
that
actually a best man for him in his wedding in October.
Yeah?
I
giving
got
a speech.
Giving a speech. I got to plan a Vegas bachelor party, which I'm excited about.
Yo,
Dude, I don't-
Glenny is a great best man.
A fantastic best man, but I feel like you're kind of like me, and that's like I don't want that responsibility.
Oh,
are you
yeah.
are you the plan guy?
So I love to plan. Here's my thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
love
I
to
disagree
plan.
with
If I was going to a city where I know what to do, let's say Delray Beach or Nashville, I would love to be it. I have a theory.
You don't know
I have
Vegas.
a theory about Vegas where I was in Vegas for the AVNs last week. I
Right.
was walking around with Fasoli, and it was at night, so we were going to dinner, and I was just like, you know what the sad part about Vegas is? I've only been here a few times, but everybody walking around this casino right now, 60-70% of them are going to have a horrible time tonight. I think they're going to have fun. I feel like no one knows what to do in Vegas. I don't know how to do it properly.
Well,
I definitely don't, so I can't
well,
answer that for
I
you.
mean-
I
but
don't know how to do
think-
it properly.
it
I think
depends
that
on.
is the fun aspect of Vegas. Where
You
you're
never know
like,
what's gonna happen.
You don't know what's gonna happen. All right.
But it's not like a strip of bars where you could maybe.
Yeah, there are no bars.
you
That's-
gotta-
walk-
yeah,
kinda
it's gonna
not
be
like you're-
clubs and it's
it's
gonna
not like
be
let's say you're in
casinos.
Broadway in Nashville where you could walk by and say, "Oh, I
Yes.
like the vibe here. I could hop in here."
Yep.
Totally.
It's not like
No.
I just don't know how to do it.
And that's why I do think you need a planner who's like, I got a table set up at this place. And then you
100%.
go there and girls come to your table and then that can be fun. But there's not going to be much like we stumbled. I do think you can like stumble into like drugs and a fucking party. You know what I
100%.
mean? Like you could be like, I was playing blackjack and like this guy sat down and we started talking about our life stories and next thing you know, like we had two hookers and we were like in the alley together. Like I don't know,
Obviously, we're gonna
now
try
I
to mimic
say
the
that, but
Hangover as much as possible. But
yeah, I mean, but I say that, but it's like I've never done that, and I don't really know anybody who's done
I've
that,
stumbled
you
into
know?
drugs in a lot of cities. Vegas is not one of them.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like my Vegas experience.
Where was the place recently where we were walking and that you were trying to get out, and like at the very end of the elevator, the guy was like, "You want to party?" What was the line?
Oh,
it was like,
fuck.
What was his line? Like,
Dude,
party.
Yeah. That was
party.
in-
You want a party?
Where was that? That in
L.A. or
I was gonna say Atlanta, not Atlanta.
Party?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. But,
wherever
the-
SummerSlam was, right?
dude, we
Oh,
went
that
out,
was-
we
that
went
was
out in
Vegas
Vegas.
then.
We were out
Was
together.
Vegas,
We were
right?
out
We
in
went to the
Vegas.
pool club. Remember at night? Me and him
Yeah.
don't go out a
that's
lot
right.
often. We went out
That-
together.
that-
I've-
also, the
I've-
pools
I'm
are-
like I actually agreed with you before I actually remembered what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I guess Glenny knows what. And then, yes, yeah. After SummerSlam, we went to see Shaq DJ.
We went to
Right.
SummerSlam, and then we went to like the WWE party at that hall
Yeah.
hall building, and then we went to see Shaq DJ.
I think if you're plugged in even a little bit, you get to do cool shit like that. It can be a fun time. I also think it's a big time pool party place, and if you are a pool party guy, it's not.
Can I also say, coincidentally, I don't know if we could put this in, that girl that was with me that night, I haven't seen or talked to in 2 years. I woke up from a text to her this morning at 6 a.m. saying like
This morning, right now, today?
this morning.
Breaking news! Manscaped now sells beard products. Well, also breaking news, I've been using their ball trimmers for my beard for 5 years now.
Have you really?
Yeah. They're just fucking clippers.
Oh, I don't. For just something. I have not. I've had two separate pairs of trimmers. I'm not against it. It's a personal thing.
You think your face is too good for your balls, huh?
I think my balls are too good,
Too good
for
for
my
your face.
Yeah.
That might be true. But now you got beard products. So I don't know exactly what they even needed to change because the ball clipper did just fine, let me tell you. But they once again are revolutionizing men's grooming with the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. From a beard trim to a fresh shave, the technology behind the Beard Hedger Pro Kit allows you to shape your signature beard look. Tame your mane because no one likes a weird beard. Ooh, bars. Oh, and don't worry about your stubble trouble. These guys spitting fire right now. They've got the Beard Hedger, which is an electric beard hair trimmer. They've got the Beard Shampoo and Conditioner, which is designed to moisturize and reduce ingrown hairs and make it naturally oily and soft and smooth. They got the beard oil that reduces the dryness on the beard and the skin beneath it, and they've got the beard balm, which is a pomade that shapes and styles it. Because you got to think about it, once your beard gets long enough, you got to like style it the same way you style your hair. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code KFC at manscaped.com. For your balls and for your face and for your beard, go to manscaped.com. Use promo code KFC for $20 off plus free shipping.
She texted me this morning, "Hey, I have somebody for you. It's my guy friend wants to do it before his dad dies. Don't hate me." I think that's what the text was, and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
I
Do you think it's-
that's somebody...
I think it was someone maybe fucking with me.
I think it's like he wants to meet you.
Yeah, I think that's either somebody wants to like come on your show or do something conversation or meet you.
I sent it to my
before they
group
fucking die.
chat. I was like, "What does this mean?" He said, my friends were like, "I'm pretty sure it means that her guy friend wants to fuck you before his dad dies."
I was gonna say
I don't
that.
know, it
That
was
honestly
very
was my
weird.
gut. My gut was like, this guy wants to fuck you.
I mean, don't hate me is pretty strong. Like,
Then you said, "Don't hate me." After I was like,
I think that's like he likes Barstool or he likes you and wants to
But
see
then
The
he said
Office.
before
or,
his dad dies too.
Well, I think maybe the dad is the fan.
I texted her. Sorry, what does this mean? She hasn't responded yet. So I'm still waiting.
That's the worst when you send a text like that. And you wake up to it and the person followed up. Like every day, my day ends when I go to bed.
Right.
The day before we didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like if I sent you a text before I went to bed.
Oh, and you wake up
Don't
and it's
reply
like,
to it.
that's over.
It doesn't
We
matter if I
turn the
was drunk or
page.
sober.
Yeah,
like,
that's over.
I was in a different state of mind.
Absolutely.
At that point. It's a
100%.
new day, fresh day today.
Start
When I'm
fresh.
drinking, that's the case. Like, obviously it's fun to look at your phone after you break up drunk. It's great. Just FaceTime everybody.
Wait,
Are
you
you a drunk
enjoy
FaceTimer?
looking at that stuff?
Oh yeah, it's all
You
right.
enjoy waking up drunk, waking up so after hungover, and being like, "Man, what happened last
Yeah,
night?"
it's all
Yo,
good
yo,
fun.
you want to
What
be
are
the
you,
only
nuts,
person in the
dude?
world.
It's all good fun.
But that's the thing,
Wait,
because-
how are you now,
because-
like 26, 27?
26.
26?
Glenny is all good. Like
Yeah.
he's never picking a fight or saying anything
No,
wrong
it's all
or
just
doing
like-
anything bad. So it's like whatever. You
No.
don't do anything embarrassing.
The only embarrassing things I've done drunk is like I'm just
DM
like
Drew Barrymore.
no, it's like I don't like DM like people that do, it's just like there's been like girls who are like I'll like joke around like I love you. I'll
Yeah.
text them I love you like 30 times.
I mean, that's something I wouldn't want to see.
No, I don't want to
You
see
know.
that. And that I instantly delete.
okay.
That I don't want to see,
Okay.
but still, it's 99% fun.
Well, so Feidelberg laid this on me like 10 years ago. It's my favorite thing. He crosses his eyes so you can still see where you're going on your phone to delete, but you don't read any of the words.
It is.
really?
You have enough
is
vision.
clear enough that I can see things,
So it's like swipe,
but
press the red button.
I can't even see like
But
who the people are.
You can't see who you're talking to or what you
Okay.
said, and then it deletes and it
Yeah,
never
I do
happened.
like that. Recently, they inputted the thing because I used to use my laptop iMessage as like a database of my messages, and they added a thing where
Oh, I hate that.
it
too.
deletes
Dangerous
both. Now if I
game.
delete on phone, it deletes on laptop.
Oh,
which
really?
is nice.
That's good because that just,
Could have used that.
Oh, sorry.
that just happened with my computer where it automatically like I've
Yeah,
always
that's a nightmare.
I've for like the last like 5 years it's a separation of church and state. My phone does not come to my computer. My
I
computer
don't
does
do
not
the
come to my phone.
cloud. I don't put my iMessage on the computer. I don't share anything.
But I don't know what
zero.
happened. Like it just popped up on my laptop.
Because you probably
the other
like
day.
updated or whatever, and they just
And
force
it's
it
like,
on
here's all
you.
your text
They just
messages.
force it on you because it's just like they want you to have Apple at all times in your life, doing everything. So
I don't know. It's fun. Getting drunk is fun.
Getting drunk's fun.
getting
Waking
drunk
up's
is
fun.
fun.
It's all good.
Have you slowed down at all? 26, 27 is still like
I've
prime.
been trying to, but it's tough. I don't know. I mean, then you do something cool and you're like, yeah, I should drink for this.
Yeah.
I'm
I
trying
mean,
to-
you shouldn't be. You're a funny one. Like when I think about like Hank, I think about Rhea, I think about the people who started early, and I always say to myself, like, oh my God, they're still so young. I feel like you've been 26 the whole time. I never thought of you as 20. I don't think of you as like 26, 27 now. I feel like you've just been like 24 the whole time.
Yeah, right now I'm trying to just drink Friday and Saturday, and then maybe if I don't know, I got something sprinkled in the week. That's fair.
Sure.
That's what I'm going
have you
for right
have you taken up like drinking wine or anything that you ordinarily like drinking whiskey?
No, so
something
pretty
that-
much all I drink is shots of Tito's and high noons.
Got
Sorry,
it.
I can't. I meant to say vodka. Shots of vodka and high noons.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty much all I drink. It's just
I feel
couple
like I
shots,
saw.
high
I think I saw
noons.
a viral tweet recently that was like something about if you do shots of straight vodka, you're either like it's one of those like you're either like a 10-year-old girl or you're like a hardcore alcoholic.
See, that's weird because I'm a okay, it's not
No,
weird.
that's not.
But, like,
you fit into.
I've regularly like I've done shots of vodka, It was like my girlfriend.
Straight vodka's gross. I mean, that was your guys' thing. It still is, and I'm always
But
like,
I
what?
never started doing it until I started dating her, where it was she was like, she's a bartender, and it was just like that's what they
That's
did.
what
like,
they did.
hungover or
So
whatever.
yeah.
And so like, I had never done it until
no,
her,
not
and-
even like a flavored one or anything,
No.
right? Just like where you can taste the alcohol.
Well, really, my main thing is I'm a pussy. I'll admit I'm a pussy. I'm a pussy
Absolutely,
in a
I'm
lot
there
of
with you.
things.
Been there
I'm
for.
ticklish. I get scared easily. I don't like the taste of liquor. So
Put that on like a fucking.
I've-
Put that on your tombstone. I'm ticklish. I get scared easy. I don't like the taste of liquor.
I've noticed if I take a shot of vodka and chase it instantly with a seltzer,
You're good?
I don't taste it.
Just straight seltzer, no flavor.
No, like if you chase.
Oh,
with
like a high
or
noon.
something.
Yeah.
I don't want to endorse High Noon to take shots with, but you take it like watermelon
Yeah.
High Noon, shot High Noon drink. All you taste is High Noon.
How about this? Why don't you just pour some vodka into the high noon and make it a double?
Nah, I'm not on that. I like my shots.
All right. Yeah. All right.
I like my shots, but yeah, whatever.
Were you when you were growing up? Like I went through a phase early on where I would I had to try to avoid shots. Like all my friends were doing them, and I was like, I'm gonna puke.
No.
So they'd always be doing them, and I always
No.
try to disappear, or I do half, or whatever, and then eventually you just grow.
High school,
thick
I
enough
really
skin.
just drank beer. I drink Budweisers. Like
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
that knew me in high school was I was
You're a
drinking
red and white
Bud,
guy.
Bud Heavy,
Yep.
full
That
blown,
surprises me.
just
0%.
pounding Bud Heavies.
Yep.
And then eventually, the first, I was also a late bloomer. I was the last one of my friends to start drinking.
As the leader of the crew, you had to be,
I
sober.
remember I would tell them when we were at parties, like sophomore year, guys, I can't wait for all of you guys to start drinking, and then when I get my license, I'll just drive us around. I was
you
ready to
jacked
just
up
be
to be a
sober.
DD?
I was
So you were
jacked
happy
up.
sober.
And then there was one night. Have I ever told you this about the Haunted Coliseum?
No.
Oh,
Pray
dude,
tell.
dude. So I remember it was the night before Hurricane Sandy. It was October 27th, 2012, I think, or October 28th, 2012. It was this thing, Haunted Coliseum. It was a house concert at the Coliseum, Nassau Coliseum, where the Islanders used to play. And it was I think it was Alesso, Sebastian Grosso, whatever, some random guys. And everybody in high school is going. Everyone's going. Hyping it up. So I'm telling myself, okay, I got to go. I'm gonna drink. First time ever, I'm going to drink for this. I had just turned 16. I was a junior. So I said to myself, fine, I'm going to drink for this. I got myself 7 cold ones. I had 7 cold ones at the pregame.
Damn.
And I was fucking
Yeah,
smashed.
Yo, that'll
yeah.
do you.
But
That'll do it for
this
you.
was quite literally the craziest. Ask anybody from Long Island my age, they will tell
They
you
know
about this.
that the Haunted Coliseum.
We pull up to Long Island Coliseum, whatever it is. People running around with chickens without a head. I was drunk for the first time. There's just how girls dress at raves. Everyone's in thongs.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you walk in finally. It was like the Wild West. Like
Yeah.
we didn't have floor access, so you just walk into a floor line. You're walking into the one concourse in Nassau Coliseum. Girls are peeing in urinals. People are throwing up. Everyone's half naked. There's a guy on stilts dressed as Satan. It was the craziest night ever. There was a viral photo, I don't know if it's still on the internet, of a kid in a wheelchair getting head on the floor. And then I lose my friends. I had no idea what to do. It was my first time drunk. I lose my friends. I go out into the seats just by myself just to see the show and attempt to find my friends. Turn around, there's a guy just getting head behind me in the seats.
Everyone's getting sucked
It was
off.
fucking insane. I finally find my friends 20, 30 minutes later. Cops come on the stage, shut it down. We thought they were joking. I don't go to house shit a lot.
Yeah.
I was telling myself, oh, maybe the cops come, they fake, and then the beat drops. No. Apparently some guy landed a helicopter outside the Coliseum. So many kids were going to the hospital. They shut the whole concert down. It was legitimate mayhem.
Wait, was it like a hospital helicopter or just some dude?
It was just a random guy landed a helicopter outside. It's just some rogue guy.
Yeah.
There's
Bro,
articles about it. It was my
I
first time
mean,
ever drinking.
This is
fucking crazy.
It was Swedish House Mafia, Alesso, and Ingrosso, which at the time were like the 3 heavy hitters, right?
It was nuts.
It says it was cut short due to some pre-Sandy chaos caused by drunk teens between 14 and 18 who needed medical assistance less than an hour into a show. I mean,
This is the Barstool blackout.
I was
Sorry.
gonna say, this
Sorry,
is-
what was the date on that?
10/27/12.
2012.
Yeah.
There he is.
I know my
Yep.
dates.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It was like the night before Hurricane Sandy.
Dozens of ravers ill after Nassau Coliseum electronic dance music goes wrong. Long Island Haunted Coliseum rave ends in chaos. Large fight breaks out at Nassau Coliseum during
Yeah.
rave. I mean, and then the fact that I put in wheelchair, but I can't find it. And then the fact that right after this, the fucking area got whacked by a hurricane.
And that was my first time ever drunk.
That is.
And
Did
Dude,
you,
putting down
puke and
7
shit?
fast ones is your first time.
Yeah.
But that was I my first time when you realize you're good at drinking is
They were
damn,
light beverages, yeah.
It was like I remember the first time I ever drank was in an apartment in New York City. I had come down for a Sox Yankees game. It was honestly like Pedro's big game at Pedro had like 18 Ks or whatever he had at Yankee Stadium. And then the Queen Mary was in town too. The Queen Elizabeth, the QE2, whatever the massive massive ship is, that was in town too. And we went to. My friends were in town who I went to high school with, and I went to their apartment afterwards. It was weird. It was with my whole family, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to spend the night. But I was like 16, 15. I was like, all right, I'm going to spend the night with my friends now in New York City, and they're like, all right, have fun. And I remember I was putting down shots in a cigar case. So the people would fill up a cigar case with shots, and I'd whack those down there. Everyone was like, Feidelberg can drink. And then from then on, I was like, all right, let's fucking drink, boys.
Yeah. I didn't really get into liquor much till college. Like college, freshman year of college, the big thing was Bacardi. We all got personals of Bacardi.
Oh, we did Captain Morgan in high school.
Bacardi and Captain Morgan, I think, are like, you go one way or the other at the same age, and then
also my scariest drinking story ever was with the Bacardi personals. Listen to this shit. I don't think I've ever told this story on anything. And this was truly the scariest moment of my life, straight up. I'm at UAlbany. It's Friday night. We're all going to the bars.
People go hard at UAlbany, by the way.
Freshman year.
If you don't know.
I didn't know you went to UAlbany. I think you went to Baruch.
I go get my apple Bacardi at the liquor store. Then we're all hanging out in our room, and we say to ourselves, okay, someone's got to go down to the basement to get the sodas to chase it. I'm elected to go down. Whatever. I go to the basement, go to the vending machine, get the sodas. And I had seen this girl around campus that looked a little odd, per se. Just like, I don't know, a creepy looking girl. I think, honestly, she looked. This is gonna sound wrong.
You know what's weird is
sometimes people
if
are
you said a
weird.
creepy looking guy, I got an image. I actually don't really
What's
have
a creepy
an image
girl?
of a creepy looking girl.
I don't even know
I'm
how
thinking
to
of like the
describe
girl
it.
from The Ring.
No, it was just, I don't know. She was just very quiet.
Okay.
And then,
He looks like that SBF guy.
it was a little weird.
Yes.
So then I get in the elevator from the basement, stops at 1. Obviously, elevators are 4 corners. I'm in the back left corner. Her friend just walks in, stands right in front of me in his corner, and then she immediately walks down, sits down to my right corner, sits down in the elevator. And I'm a wee lad at this time. Like I said, I'm a pussy. As soon as the elevator closes, as soon as the doors close, she starts shaking and screaming at the top of her lungs. And I'm telling myself, what the fuck is happening right now? Mm-hmm. I look to my right, and I see her doing what she's doing. She's got, like, the pentagram on her forehead, 666 written on her arm. Like,
Is it Halloween time or no?
I don't even remember. It was, like, crazy Satan shit written all over her. And I had a fucking mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fuck with Satan whatsoever. It's Friday night. I'm trying to have a nice time, and then she is literally covered in Satan stuff.
Did you just run out?
I was on the 8th floor. Thank God these girls were getting on at the 6th floor to go up. I sprinted off the elevator.
I can't even hit a button.
Yeah, go get off at 2.
I didn't know. I didn't even like. I don't remember moving. I was so scared. That was. I've said this many times. I think upstate New York probably has the most Satanists per capita in the country. It's a creepy
I can definitely
place.
see that.
Yeah.
Upstate New York is a creepy place.
Yep.
And then I got off my.
Did you ever like see her again? Like, was she around?
I saw her like the next day in the cafeteria, and she looked fine. And people were telling me, "Oh, that was a joke," but I was like, "I don't."
Yeah,
I don't
like, were they
think
fucking
it was
with
a
you?
joke.
A classic.
Like there wasn't like
prank.
there wasn't a camera. I still to this day it horrifies me.
That is.
You know what? That's a weird thought, though. The way you just said
It was
that,
weird.
and I think that's a different in age thing. Because guess what? We used to do pranks without cameras all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
when
to get
I
a
was
laugh.
growing up, it was just
Yeah.
for a quick little laugh.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you, I wish there was a camera because it would have been fucking hilarious. Because my roommate said, you actually looked like you just saw a ghost. And I just came face to face.
I basically did. Yeah.
In my mind, I just came face to face with the Dark Lord.
Dude, there's a YouTuber right now who he was doing an airport prank where he just took people's luggage. He would just run up along them, grab their bag, and go, "This is my bag." And this one dad, like middle-aged white dude dad, like flipped his shit and was like shaking him and like cursing and fucking trying to hit the camera away. And he grabbed the kid by the hair, and the kid grabbed him by the shirt, and neither would let go. And the police came, and I think he ended up getting arrested and like charged with like simple assault or something like that. But it was just these teenagers who were just like, yeah, the prank is that we just take your stuff and like say it's ours. At an airport where people are trying to get places, they're working, they got to make a connection, they're tired, they're on drugs, they're drunk, they're like, somebody's gonna fucking shoot you one day, dude.
That's why I'm not a prank guy. I
hate
not
the
a prank
pranks.
guy. I don't like making people feel uncomfortable.
I've done a couple
I'm
pranks
with you on
here
that.
where
Yeah,
we like fucked with Pavs and Jackie about like work stuff, we do it for like 4 minutes because I'm waiting for the day that somebody goes like, well, fine, I quit. Fuck you. I never liked you anyway. And then I was like, well, it was a joke, dude.
One of the saddest pranks, I remember Tommy did a video like 2 years ago. And it was something where he was prank calling people here. And he called me. This is when I was doing a lot of burger shit. Do you remember this?
I remember when he called me.
And he called me and said, like, I didn't realize it was him. He said he was working with the Food Network and they were doing like a best burger in the city.
Yeah, you got
show.
all excited?
Yeah, I was so hyped. I thought I was gonna be like one of those talking heads at the food show.
Yeah.
Which is a dream. I would love to be that.
And then you just have to be like, nope, I was just fucking with you.
I walked outside and I
did
was
he-
like, holy shit.
did
He did
have one of the
the Action Bronson thing. He was like, I work with Action Bronson and we want to like do another interview or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a prank. I mean, even you mentioned the other day, Ryan Pownell's prank that he did at
Yeah.
AVNs, which I love Ryan, but that made me sad. That guy probably was all hyped up.
Yeah,
when he walked
these
in the
these
room.
two hot chicks.
Oh, I saw that.
When he's like getting ready for the orgy and it's all dudes.
Yeah, like that guy's probably ruined that guy's day.
Yeah, I would laugh if it was me, but I guess I just maybe because I think down on other people so much, I'm like they wouldn't be okay. Like I'd be like, you fucking, you got
You
me,
got
man.
me,
Like, whatever.
yeah.
As somebody that attended the AVNs, I could probably tell you that guy was very excited and ruined his year.
Yeah, especially if you're an AVN goer, you might get invited to an orgy. It's on the table,
Yeah,
you know?
the AVN crowd.
Dude, the worst like prank that ever happened to me. I was working at a trading desk for the summer, so I was working with a bunch of like equity. What's it called? Commodities traders. Doesn't really matter. They're traders.
No,
and I was on the trading floor. It's like a locker room. It's like guys being guys, and there's like stories and pranks and all sorts of shit going on. And I had just gotten told what I found out to be one of those classic college urban legend stories. You ever hear the one about the dead dog in the bag?
No, but I've heard college urban legends.
So there's a few of them. What do you know one off the top of your head?
I'm sorry, I don't know about urban legends theoretically, but I know, like, I've heard there are colleges that are haunted.
No. This is more like, so like a lot of people, for whatever reason, you get to college and you hear this story and you think it's like, yo, I got to tell my friends from home this crazy story about these kids partying, and they had the same exact story. So like one of them was a bunch of kids drop acid for the first time and they go out and they hallucinate and they were partying with this little troll and they were walking around with this little troll and they wake up in the morning and they go like, whoa, that was crazy, that little troll that we like hallucinated. And they walk out into the suite and they see there's a baby there and they had like kidnapped a baby and you hear that and you're like, oh my god. And then every single college campus is like telling the same story.
Yeah.
So the one I got told by like my best friend, and he told me like his best friend at college told him, so nobody was trying to prank anybody, we just thought it was a true story. It was that there was this guy who was asked to house sit and dog sit for the weekend for this family. And like the very first night, the dog dies. There's more details to it, but somehow the dog dies, and he needs to take it like to the vet or to wherever you need to like take the dog after they die. It's a big dog, puts it in a big bag, like a duffel bag, and gets on the bus to go into town. Didn't have a car, they're out in the suburbs, whatever. And he's like struggling with the bag, and like a seemingly good Samaritan comes up and says like, do you need help with that bag? And he helps him lift it. He's like, geez, this is heavy, what's in it? And the guy's like, it's just like electronics, it's like speakers and like a television, and says a bunch of expensive shit. And then the bus goes like to the first stop, the guy punches him in the stomach, grabs the bag and runs off thinking that he just stole a bag of right. And then the story, there's like this guy, we don't know what happened. The guy opened the bag a stop away and it was a dead dog. So I tell this story and I'm thinking it's true, and the traders I'm telling it to they start telling all the other trading companies. It like spreads through the trading floor like wildfire. People are coming over asking me to tell it. I'm starting to add stories and embellish. I'm hitting punchlines. I'm like, I am the mayor. Whoa. We go to dinner that week, later next week, whatever, with my group, and this one guy who was like always kind of a dick to me. There's some guys who were cool to me, some guys were dicks to me, and the guys who were kind of a dick to me was like, "Yo, like what was that story with the dog? Like, tell it again." And like, so I'm like, "Bingo, bango, bongo," and he was like, "Yeah, actually, like that story is not true," and like blows the whole thing up. Tells me how it's an urban legend, it's a lie. You've been lying to all these people. Half of the table's laughing, the other half is like disappointed, the other half doesn't know what's going on. I left that dinner. I mean, I still to this day, if I see that guy, I'll probably kill him.
Fuck that guy.
I would probably, like, you give me like a gun and like a 50% chance of getting away with it, I'll fucking
Hey, you know
kill
what?
him.
That guy was jealous of you having all the fun.
Absolutely. Fuck that guy.
No one does mean things if they're not jealous.
I mean, he was like he was probably like 26 when I was like 20, and he was probably making like $500,000 a year. I have no idea why he would need to fucking chop me down like that. Fuck you. I'm gonna kill that guy if I ever see him.
Fucked up.
It's fucked up, man.
I agree.
I think it was like maybe like 20, and it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna blow this kid up at dinner in front of everybody. Like, what the fuck, dude?
That is.
I hate people.
But also,
And, like, the total
anyone who's,
setup, like,
anyone who's like disappointed. Like, I'm in.
I got told the story. Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
and also, I can't lie to you. I don't want this to sound the wrong way. So that you were 20.
Yeah, I think so.
So what year was this?
2005.
So see, this is fun. There was like no the phones yet. You could.
Yeah,
that's how
yeah,
it seems. Like
yeah.
stories could spread.
Right,
You gotta
right,
fucking
right.
agree.
Absolutely.
Who's to say
I
it
would
isn't
have
true?
I would have Googled it a second ago.
Who's to
and
say it isn't true?
Yeah, maybe it
And
did
if
happen.
there was phones, you could have texted. Someone could have texted you, "Hey, Kevin, just heard this. Is it true or not?"
a great point.
You would have just spelled it instantly. This is 2005.
That's a great point,
fucked
man.
up.
That is the. It happened yesterday with. And that's my biggest thing with the internet is because I have some wild stories and people are like, he makes them up. I'm like, I don't know, whatever. I guess so. But it happened yesterday with Jackie because I tweeted out the video of Jackie doing her getting raped by a ghost.
Yes.
And it wasn't overwhelming, but I had
She
a few
got
people-
Corgan.
Huh?
She got Corgan.
Corgan?
Didn't Billy Corgan say he got raped by a ghost?
So hers is now I'm mischaracterizing it, which is a disservice to her. She had a fucking
A sex dream about a ghost.
no, it was sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis, yeah,
So
where,
it
like,
wasn't
you know,
like
the
she's like
ghost comes
she's not
out.
saying like there was an actual ghost.
Right.
She had
Okay.
sleep paralysis, and that's what happened. And then so we
Creepy-ass
tweeted
sleep
that
paralysis.
video, and people were like, "This is made up," and it's like, dude, it's not like sometimes like oh no, what because you saying pre 2005 made me think of it. Someone was like, I mean, this happens in Scary Movie. Like, you don't think maybe Scary Movie might have sleep paralysis and use
Right.
inspiration?
Right.
Like, the real thing, that's
I
it
can't.
happens.
I can't
Fucking-
stand that shit.
It's very very
Every
annoying,
single
but, like,
story now is made up for what fucking reason? Like, and like, how would you even make up some of these goddamn stories? That is what I do wonder about those stories. The dog one, the troll one. There's a couple other ones. What's the one about the me and you both got it. The cannibal.
Fucking cannibal, yeah. I had someone told me like
Somebody
they were
studies abroad.
studying abroad, and they like went home with a guy who was like massaging her legs, and it turns out like that's meat tenderizer. Or
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah.
like
So
that.
yeah, they go home. They
just sounds
studies
like a shitty horror
abroad. They
movie.
go.
Yeah.
They go up to the apartment. He says, "Let me give you a massage." For whatever reason, she gets like a bad vibe, and she's like, "Fuck it, I want to leave." She runs out of there. She has like a skin rash. She goes to the dermatologist. The dermatologist says, like, where, like, freaks out and is like, "Where have you been recently?" And he says, "This is what cannibals put on skin to tenderize it before they eat their victims." And then like the next day, that
That's some
guy got
Rosemary's
arrested
Baby
or whatever.
type shit.
Yeah.
Is there cannibals in Rosemary?
There's
Baby?
no
Rosemary
cannibals,
Baby?
but actually, that she just wakes up with bruises. She's freaking out because she got raped by Satan.
Right. Oh, right. And that's where
So
the baby
that's my
comes
favorite
from.
horror movie that I watch on YouTube.
When you watch it, yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
watch the movie. He just watches the
I
clips
love
on
Rosemary's
YouTube.
Baby. But yeah, no, it's
That's you guys all the Carabas has the weirdest YouTube stuff. Me and Carabas' text trade. Well, he'd have to show you his because mine deletes all the time. But like me and Carabas very rarely talk, but it's just like every month he just sends me the new like best 70 headshots video on YouTube. And it's just set like clips, not real life, clips from movies and TV shows. And stuff
Oh,
like
just
that.
people getting popped in the
People
head.
getting shot in the head. Let me see.
like
if
like Leo the Departed, just over
Yeah,
and
yeah,
over
yeah.
and over and over. and
It'll
over.
be like. Let me see if I.
I don't like that. I'm not a gore
Glenny's
person.
Glenny's just a good vibes guy.
I'm not a gore person. I don't like gore.
I don't think you're an anything
don't have
negative
any
guy.
No.
I feel like if you, it's like you want your movies to be funny, your drinks to be cold, your friends to be good, and your
about
girls
it.
to be pretty.
That's
That's
actually
it.
about it.
Yeah, right.
That's
It's like
that's about it.
I want my dogs to be fluffy. I want
my dog is fluffy.
Yeah,
She's great.
Like, you just
Beautiful Rottweiler.
See the good things in life.
But yeah, I mean, there's no reason. I don't really see a reason to be mean. Like I've had people.
No,
in
but there's a
bars,
difference
like,
between being mean and like I'm like cynical and I'm pessimistic.
but not
I
mean.
brace for the worst. You're always just like, whatever, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I've had people in bars like talk shit to me before, and I just like laugh at them.
Because of like Barstool and shit.
I'm just,
Because that's funny. Because
happens to me
I've
a
had the
lot,
opposite.
so,
Like
yeah.
I get so much shit online. Never once. There was one time a girl was blacked out walking down the street, someone on the street, and she started yelling at me. Any other time, I've never had an incident in public.
The good outweighs the bad by
Yeah,
a million.
yeah.
There's definitely some people that I'll be at a bar and be like, oh, fuck you, you fat fuck. And I'm just like, all right.
That's
Haters, jealous.
Like, okay,
It was probably
scumbag
Mike
in the world.
Dixon.
It might have been Mike Dixon. I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying, like, I have no time for that. I'm just like,
Yeah. I mean that is just true blind hate though. I also love the like anybody can do XYZ at Barstool. People say it about 1 Minute Man or certain jobs or certain videos, and it's like, well, then go do it.
right.
Then how come there's only one person doing it? How come there's only
There's people here that can't do it.
right? Like, go ahead, then go do it. You know. So, like, I say just keep on doing what Glenn
Hey,
does.
just, you know,
How are the AVNs?
They were fun,
we-
man. I had a great time. It was. I will say though,
It was just you and Fasoli?
yeah. I will say though, I've noticed. I'm way more of an OnlyFans guy than a porn guy.
Oh yeah.
I think the porn was a little too much for me.
Really?
It was
In what
the scene
regard?
So like that night, like a lot of people here, big pals with Loud Luxury. Loud Luxury was there in Vegas that night, so I was going to Loud Luxury that night, and I was like, as the long day of filming there, I said to myself, I cannot wait to just. Everybody at AVNs was asking me, "Oh, you're going to the AVN white party tonight? The AVN white party tonight?" I was like, "No, I'm going to Loud Luxury by myself." Like,
Yeah. Get away from porn.
I need to get away from porn. Yeah, that's how I felt.
That's true.
at the
That's.
end.
I think that's a good sign that you need to unplug a little bit from
Yeah,
it.
that's
how-
If you
that's
can
how-
go porn 24/7, I
That's
think
how I felt
you know.
then. I was the porn is the porn's a little too much.
Yeah.
Why is it like very graphic there?
Very
Like-
graphic. Not even like I don't. Even, it was at Resorts World this year, and they said there wasn't many. You couldn't really do nudity, so there wasn't much nudity. It was just kind of just like sleazy. I don't know.
Oh, I mean,
It was obviously, but it was,
I saw Bella retweeting some pictures, and
Yes.
and there was a
I've
guy,
been looking at all the girls retweeting the people, and the people are.
and it's.
some of them are
I mean,
scared,
they're
yeah.
exactly what you think. Let me see
I
if
think I
can
might have
find-
seen the same thing. She
Did you see
retweeted.
the one old guy who was like?
Like they make them like bend over and like take a picture.
Yeah.
The amount of times I saw guys just fucking motorboating chicks.
Yeah, I can
This
see
guy-
that being
no,
weird.
So
Like, you
I'm
get a
kinda-
little-
I'm-
a little
I'm
depressed,
excited to be
like,
done.
Honestly,
Yeah.
this guy was different, and he's
and it's
fine.
Like it really is like a compliment to the women who do it every day because like
100%.
Yes.
because it's
They're
the
the
guys
best.
who are depressing, not the girl. Like the guy,
And-
like Jesus, man.
And
come
don't
on,
get me
dude.
wrong, I had a great time. It's just
Right.
once the exhibition of the day was over, I was like, I'm detaching. From,
Yeah,
from
I get that very much. I would feel uncomfortable there.
Look at this guy. I mean, his name is on his Twitter, so it's almost part of it. It's Joe Pastore, you know.
I think I saw Joe.
and
Pastore.
like he's
yes, I saw him.
right. But so here's the thing, though. You look at his Twitter profile. He says, "Just a guy who appreciates the view of lovely women and enjoys meeting them and respects them." And I don't doubt that he does.
Yeah.
I think he shows up at all these things and he takes pictures and it makes his day. And he's probably very respectful of them, and that's all good. Like that,
Oh.
do you, bro? But not me, you know.
Yeah,
This was the weirdest one.
Yeah, just solo,
This
right?
is Isabella.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
let me
I-
take a picture
I'm
real
sure
quick.
he just wants a picture of her.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I'm sure the girls are totally used to it, and they are like very nice, and they're all very gracious to all these people. And
But that's how I feel in strip clubs too. So I
yes,
feel
it was
that.
almost
Yeah.
like, I feel like I was at a strip club. Kind of.
Because
It was that-
it's
it was
not
like that
it's
feeling.
nothing against the girls. It's nothing against the women. It's like against the clientele. We're like, dude, come on, just stop being so fucking weird.
and you find that OnlyFans is not like that.
OnlyFans. I mean, despite what
Just
people
people
say,
making
it's-
money and
OnlyFans
hustling.
is definitely below that.
Like the sex fact, like the in your face factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've learned a lot with OnlyFans, and a lot of people say this is like OnlyFans. There's two categories. There's like girls that do porn that have OnlyFans, then the girlfriend experience girls on OnlyFans.
Uh-huh.
And the girlfriend, it's nice. The girlfriend experience is nice.
What does that mean? Like they'll like pretend to be your girlfriend on
Like the whole
DMs
thing
and
is,
shit.
oh, they're posting like, oh, I'm going to the gym. Hey baby, just going to the gym now. I'm about to make dinner, and maybe they'll post it.
And you
later.
just like pretend that's your girlfriend.
I would not like
I'm
that.
not-
see,
I'm not
that I
I'm
think
not
is
saying
weirder.
Dudes do that. I'm saying that's what like girls that don't do full on porn. That's what they call them, like girlfriend experience.
Yeah.
girls
Got
kind of.
it.
And that's totally fine.
I don't
with me.
think it's again. Once again, I'm not kink shaming or whatever shaming. That would
Just not for me.
I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. Why? All right, go do whatever you want to go do.
was-
Well, yeah, I mean these are people who are
It was
probably
just-
alone and they just
it
pretend
was
that
simply
they're the
just
only one looking at
AVN
it. But
yeah. But those I'm just saying the girls in general, they're awesome.
got it.
And then just the AVN was just like there's all like the different all the different sex companies have their like setups.
You also
There's
got to
people in, like,
remember,
dominatrix
you're-
outfits.
yeah,
Like, this
you're
is a little
talking
too
about
much,
the
yeah.
whole industry.
100%.
When we've talked to literally the top 0.1% of performers,
Yes.
and Asa and Abella and all the girls we know,
100%.
and they're like, rich and famous and successful and smart, and then there's
100%.
people who are not that, and so it's like it runs the gamut of
And I'm not
people.
knocking them. Just like by the
No.
end of the day, I said to myself, I'm
That's
excited
enough.
to separate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The OnlyFans, when people started learning that, like, actually, I guess it was from you, really. We've heard it from other people, but like things are ghost written, where I was just like, it wasn't even things I was
You're not
like,
supposed to say that, pal.
huh?
Can't break
Say that,
kayfabe,
brother.
Well, we've said that,
You
haven't
just
we?
broke the fourth wall.
Glenny. We've broken that wall so many times, specifically talking about you.
You're not supposed to say that.
But where I was like, it wasn't even like something I was doing, but it
But
was just
you know
like-
what? I don't think it
like-
matters. I think those people want to believe it, and as long as you like
I
just
think
present
that's
that,
why I would compare it to me being like they're not having real orgasms at the point. I'm like, yeah, I know, but
right,
they're
but
fucking
but
doing
it's
the
the
thing.
performance,
Yeah.
and I'm in it in the moment.
It's
Yeah,
getting the
For
job
some reason,
done.
that doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
whereas
this
it's
does.
It's not them. Who fucking-
yeah.
But yeah, AVN weird. But I mean, once again, all the girls there are fantastic. Actually, I met Mike Majak there for the first time.
Oh yeah.
And he put up a great post. I would like to reiterate what he posted.
I saw
It
that.
was a very nice post.
Yeah,
And he-
yeah,
he-
yeah.
Exactly what he said is how I felt.
We've said the same thing. I mean, like I think that the porn industry, out of music, movies, athletes, all the people we've met here, the people who in the adult world are like always the nicest, the coolest, the
So nice,
friendliest, the most down to earth, the most normal. It's like you would think that they're the weirdest, and it's like no, it's the person who's just like on regular TV who acts away, and the people who are like in the craziest industry come in and they're like, "Hello, how you doing? How you been? Great to see you. How are your kids? What's up?" With, you know what I mean? Like just
100%.
regular people.
Really, you know what rubbed me the most wrong way, I guess, about the AVNs too is a lot of people came up to me like asking. So OnlyFans, they all have agencies, and like you said, I mean, they say it in Entourage, like agents are just slimy people by nature.
Yep.
It was just showing people like pitching me like, oh, let me get my girls on. I'm just like, this is free.
So they reach out directly to you?
people come up to me at the AVNs. A lot.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but it's like pimps basically, right? Being like, let me put my
Kinda.
girls on. It's like,
Yeah, and I was just like, I just
Bro,
lied. I was like,
you are
dude,
gonna fucking retire on that.
I was just like, dude, I'm drunk. I don't wanna talk about this right now.
This is one of those things. Remember when Dave wrote that article when like gambling first got legalized, sports betting first got legalized in fucking wherever it was first?
Yeah.
And he was like, I think Dave's headline was like, I don't understand how yet,
But I will.
This is going to make me a multi-millionaire.
Yeah,
Or
and
something-
he
something.
knew it, yeah,
And, like,
yeah.
this was in Milton, and I
Yeah.
remember he got clowned for it, and like even I was like, I don't even get it.
It's like
But,
he knows that space well enough that he will.
This is
is
something
it for you.
with Where it's like I don't know how yet,
Dude,
but that will
I
make
literally
you-
said to you the other day, I was like, we just got to figure out how to monetize it because there are sponsors who are like a little
Yeah, I don't
uneven.
know how
So
to monetize
let's talk a little inside Glenny Balls business because OnlyStans is like it's popped. It's been like a big phenomenon with social media, a lot of
It
popular
does pretty
videos.
well, I think.
But we know we're going to run into the problem of you're only going to get a certain level of sponsors who are down to get in that.
Yeah.
So what you really got to do then is monetize the show itself somehow. And I was saying it's hard to do it in a way that doesn't feel exploitive, but those girls who come on get like a huge bump in their subscriptions. So if you said, come on my show and we do like you call it like an advertising package where it's like you get an appearance on the show and you get like this many tweets or posts about it.
Yeah.
And it costs this amount of money. And then in return, you're going to get like 10,000 new subscribers and you'll make your money back and then some. But it comes across as like
And then
pay
again,
for
it's
play
also,
and then it's
also
like
like there's no show without them too, so it goes both ways.
definitely. So that's where you would probably find a number that
That seems like a thing.
fits
That
for
even
both
if
people.
we were to ever do that, which I'm sure we won't, I would need the upstairs people to deal with that. I have no idea.
Totally. And I think it needs to be done in a way that's not like, there are podcasts out there that do like you have to pay to get on my show.
Yeah.
And it's usually a little more under the table and not spoken about. But if you do it in more of a way that's like this is going to be a huge thing for like Adam 22. Forget about the porn. The rap music. He used to sit and do a live stream and play new music, and people would be like, "Here's $1,000. Can you just play a snippet of my song on your show?" And then sometimes they would be Lil Peep or Lil Pump or whatever, like big guys who would explode because they were on the No Jumper live stream, and he would get paid like this guy pays $1,000, this guy pays $1,000, this guy
Yeah.
get a lot of fucking money to do that, So there is a model for it, and I don't think there's any reason why it can't be that one. Just because it's in the world of sex work might make it feel like weird, but like as long as it's all above board and everybody knows what's going on and it's not like grimy, I don't see why not.
We'll see.
I think there's a way though. I mean, sex sells. You know what I mean? Like sex
does sex.
everyone's always like, who pays for porn and all that shit. It's like a ton of fucking people.
Yeah,
People spend money on the thing they like the most. You know what people like the most?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Actually, I had a stew, I think, on the episode of OnlyStans that is going to come out this week or next week. And he was talking about just life in general. He just said the only thing in life that really matters is laughing and coming. And I was like, you know what?
Who's in this stew?
Put that on a shirt.
Of course it did.
What else is there?
Well, we were talking about this the other
You tell
day. If you, I don't remember how this came up. We talked about like if you removed the, I think we were talking about like chopping our dicks off or something, right?
Sure.
Yeah. It was like if you removed the desire to hook up and fuck people, would it be like utopia because now everyone's just like, let's just be friendly and like there's no competition because you want a job and you want to get a promotion because you want to make money because you want to be important because you want you know what I mean? And if you remove that, right? If you remove that, would everybody just be friendly or would it just devolve into chaos because there's no order and there's nothing anymore?
I think if there was no possibility of sex, everything should just be free.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it would just be like, why don't we just live until we die?
Everything
That's
should
like
just
the-
be free, and then we can just like all just watch sports, I guess. I don't really know
Hey,
what
just
else we
do
would
dude shit all the time.
and then just hang out.
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
because, like-
weird,
like
because what do
it-
you think about it? Like everything does just boil down. to
Everything
sex.
boils down to like you're making a move for yourself to put yourself in a better situation.
to get to
And
Yeah.
ultimately that's always because you want to get laid.
100%.
Right. And you can say like I like my job or I'm driven by money or I like making the content. And that's all true. But if you remove the like and then you'll get a girlfriend when you're like in high school or whatever, you wouldn't do anything.
No, I've always said like when I finally get married, if I don't have this, I mean, obviously with our job we can't throw our phones away. But if I had a different job and I was married,
See you later. Done.
ocean.
Ocean.
What else
See
do you
you
need if
later.
you're married? What do you need a phone? What do you need it for?
My dad's
Instagram,
No, but no.
Instagram is only there to show off. That's all it is.
Yeah,
my
but
dad comes home and just puts his phone on the kitchen table,
Yeah.
charges it,
Gentlemen.
and that's
I get it. You need a phone because you're married. Because you don't
See, I
want to
bet-
talk to your wife.
I think yours is always a little skewed.
I'm telling you, it's not just me, fellas.
That's
as,
you're the
as,
one.
as two guys who are not married and a guy who knows a lot of married guys, try living without your phone.
All I'm saying is the only reason a phone exists is to impress women.
I don't know. Because
What it
a
boils
phone
down
can
to-
still be
No,
like
of
My
course.
phone is
Yeah.
exclusively
You know
just
what?
for work.
I
now.
really mean more like social media.
Yeah, social media. That's a better. Yeah,
mean
like
social media.
if we didn't have this job
Like,
and
if I
you're
didn't have
locked
this
up,
job, and let's say we were in the utopian village where sex wasn't a possibility, I
Right.
wouldn't post on Instagram.
right? There's just
the
no
point of
there's no
posting
fucking
Instagram
point.
for?
Right. So would that become like a happy place, or would that become like a nobody does anything and we just like lay around till we die?
What would like
there'd be no motivation.
What would you look forward to on
Would
the
there,
weekends?
Glenny, how about this? Glenny, how about this? Would there be sports to watch? Would guys go out and work out and get good at sports? Because you do that because you want to be cool. You want to be the man. You want to be.
Sports would be much
I don't
better.
know because
I don't know.
That also
I
boils
think
down
so.
to. Remember, I believe it's it ties into the thing. I believe it's an answer to the internet question. It's how much money. I think you had a great answer to this. It's how much money would it take to go sober? And my answer is I wouldn't go sober, because even if I was an athlete in this utopia with no sex, if I made $100 million, what am I going to do with it without? Like, I'm not going to have a yacht party and sit there sober.
Yeah. Right. Right.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And it's almost the same thing as
But we do say that
I don't want to have a yacht
go-
party if there's no like.
Going
No
sober
chicks
for a
and,
good reason
Yeah.
is always fun, and like so because you just have like a story to tell. You're like, dude, I went sober because some fucking genie offered me a yacht, $10 million.
Right.
So,
That's why I did it.
I don't know. But then you know what? But then if it was a fun enough environment, someone's like, "Well, dude, have you even tried drinking? Like, what happened?" You're like, he wasn't even really a genie. I'd be like, it's a good point. I'll give it a try.
Right. He wasn't even a genie.
Okay, wait. Would the utopia start tomorrow, or would it be our whole lives?
Like you've gotten a taste of the one life, and
Like
then
at least
you.
maybe me and my friends can hang out and drink and just talk about the good times.
Yeah. You still got grandfathered in.
If we at least have that, where we can hang out and
Yeah.
just talk about the fun. That's fine.
Because that is honestly what life's all
frankly,
about.
listen.
The crew that you lead,
Listen,
sitting
girls
around,
are fun. That's all.
hanging out with the dudes is what really
the
matters.
pals is all that
The
matters.
fellas
Yep.
better.
All that matters.
The fellas.
Like me, I travel a lot for work and whatnot. Whenever I'm me and a good amount of my pals are back together, I'm like, this is just a delight. It's
That's
great.
what all those flights are for, baby.
It's the best.
The chicks and the drive for sex and all that is so important.
It's awesome, but there's nothing better.
But there really is like, and that's honestly the worst part about when you get married and get older and have kids and all that is it's not even that you're not dating and fucking other people anymore. It's how much that shit stops.
Yeah.
Everybody peels off and everybody's like, I can't, the wife, I can't, the kids, I moved away, and you rarely get together, and it's like, and even when you are free, you're like, I'm tired or whatever.
That's what Smitty told me last week.
Yeah.
No disrespect to him.
My crew's actually really good about it, and I'm bad about it, where I'm like, yeah, I'll be there, and then the day comes, and I'm like, I'm tired, I gotta record, whatever. But the just like at your point in at this stage in life, you're probably with them like 4 or 5 times like a week.
No, I wish I was.
I mean, we would be like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, like every fucking week. Meet at the bar. We all live together, happy hour, like whatever. There was always something. It wasn't even like you had to make plans. It was always just like, there's 4 guys living together. We're gonna meet up with these people. It was just constant. You know,
almost like what we were talking about at the beginning for like the bookend is the like if you go do it long enough, you come out the other end. Like my dad's like hangs out with his boys all the time now, and he like he calls them by their nicknames. I'm like, dude, enough of that.
That's awesome.
Because I know them. Are we
gonna be calling Glenny Balls when he's like 65?
I get, but like, they're not like those kind of nicknames. Like it's just like fucking like last name shortened nicknames.
Yeah,
and stuff like
That shit makes me happy. My dad went to Hooters with a few of his pals like on Sunday. One of the happiest things I've seen in a long time was we were in Newport Beach recently for a shoot with who the fuck were we shooting with in Newport Beach? Either way, we were in Newport Beach. And we're at this sushi place on the bay in Newport Beach, like probably 3 or 4 months ago. Me, Kelsey, and Tom Mullins were just getting some sushi, shooting some conversation. And Monday night, we just walk up there waiting for our table. Probably 8-10 guys pull up on their boat, order sushi to go on the boat. They're all cheersing their Coronas.
Hell yeah.
On a Monday night. And
Not a chicken sight.
Right there.
Yeah.
Is what it's all about.
Yeah.
That is what
Yeah.
it's all about. They were probably all about 60 years old. There's probably 6 to 8 of them.
Beautiful.
Having their
And
sushi,
probably,
having a
probably
Monday
did
night
throw
beer,
their phones in the fucking
having
ocean.
a Monday night beer, and I was like, dude, that is
Yeah.
what it's all about.
That's
It's
the
just some
fellas.
nice friends. It's like, ever see that movie Lest Vegas? It was like Lest Vegas.
With
Freeman,
like
De
Morgan
Niro,
Freeman,
and
De
Kevin
Niro.
Kline,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Michael Douglas.
Oh, yeah,
That's what it was like. It was beautiful. I'm almost tearing up right now thinking about it.
Last thing, Glenny. Are you jocked up right now?
What's that mean?
You jocked up? It's a couple guys in the room right now jocked up.
Not jocked up.
Like when I'm wearing a jock strap?
Yeah.
No.
Why not,
I
man?
hit me in my dick. What do you?
Come on, man.
No,
You got to
no.
join the revolution.
I don't know that was a thing. I'm sorry.
It's probably not going to be a thing. We're trying an experiment, and we are all decidedly against it.
Oh.
It's so bad.
So
You guys are
uncomfortable.
wearing jock straps? Like,
Right now.
Cups?
Yeah.
No cups.
No cup. Just jock.
No, these are straight
Oh,
up
so-
like
okay,
gay jock
without
straps.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm picturing like Porky's locker room.
Porkies?
Yeah. Porky's, in 80s comedy where it was
80s
all about
comedy.
sexual assault.
I was one of my tit movies that I watched when I was
What?
young. That was one of my tit movies.
Was it a tit movie? Yeah.
Yeah,
First
when I
movie
was
you
like
saw
12,
tits?
13, I had an array of tit movies.
It's actually they kind of not parody it, but they make fun of it in Always Sunny in the ski episode when they're looking through the hole in the shower.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
And everyone's
That's
like,
Porky's.
"Oh,
That
this
was-
is sexual."
That was one of my
abuse."
tit movies. There's a few good tit movies out there. Come to mind if you ever want to see a bunch of tits. Check out American Pie Beta House. That was the all time. You've seen it. That's
yeah.
probably the most
I
tits in a
remember
movie of all. Like truly, I think there may be like 25
Yeah,
movies.
really.
Just Eugene Levy and tits.
Yes.
The way he said comes to mind. American House of Beta House.
American Pie Beta House is another fun movie tit fact. What's the movie with Molly Ringwald?
16 Candles, yeah.
PG rated. Nudity in it.
Really?
Yep.
Who gets naked in that?
It's at the
actually never seen
beginning,
it.
very beginning. Someone's in like a shower at school, and it's in topless girl. PG.
Wow.
But yeah, the classics: American Pie Beta House, American Pie Naked Mile, American Pie Band Camp.
Wait, what are these movies?
They're
all the American Pie
the minor
movies.
league American Pie movies.
I didn't know that they were. I heard him saying American Pie, but I've never heard of
American Pie 1, American Pie 2, American Wedding, and then it went to American Pie Naked Mile.
Yep.
Then American Pie Beta House, which is the legendary stuff. Then American Pie Book of Love.
Are any of the originals in these?
Eugene
Eugene
Levy
Levy
shows
so
up
the
and
whole
everything.
the whole
That's-
shtick is though that it's Dwight Stifler is Stifler's cousin. and he runs the show.
White Stifler.
Yeah, it's great movies though. Seriously, check them out. Honestly, most
did not know these
nudity in a movie of
existed.
all time. American Pie Beta House.
There's a wild cum shot onto a teddy bear in one of those movies. That is-
Beta House. I
Beta
think.
House. It's
Dude, Beta House is a
it
legendary movie.
It is aggressive.
You know what just happened to me recently, and the wild cum shot is what inspired this. So I told a story on the podcast recently about how I'm doing body lotion now and all this stuff, and when I start, I kind of just go squirt in my arm and I squirt it and I go like that, like almost like suntan lotion at the beach, like I put it on aggressively, right?
Tell me you gave yourself a cum shot with lotion.
No, I guess so. They would hit my closet door.
Oh.
And then, but like then the dust
It
would
would
collect
dry.
on those, like I talked about on my
Yeah.
buddy's floor, where it was like had like this like black hardened.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what the fuck is all over the closet? Because like I was like, it's like taller than me. And then I started thinking about Carabas, how he would have like the fucking marks for where shots would go.
Bro,
And,
Carabas used to jerk off in his bathroom, and he'd come on the wall, and he would mark
he'd
it.
just come on the wall. Yeah.
To the point that just like this is like 2 years ago, he said he asked his mom to go upstairs and take a picture of the closet door in the bathroom, and there were still little marks.
Does his mom know why?
Yeah, which is insane.
Ellen knows way too much, bro.
The worst thing I've ever done with my mom was you guys ever watch the show Gigolos on Showtime?
No,
Fantastic television.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I mean, if you watch Gigolos with your mom, you deserve what you're gonna get.
I didn't watch it with her, but like we would be at parties. Like Marie will tell you, I would like text her like, "Hey, tape Gigolos at Showtime right now. I need it." Like Gigolo. If you haven't seen Gigolos, you got to watch it. It's phenomenal. I think you'd love it too.
That is great.
It's a great show.
All right, OnlyStans is the show. Is that on OnlyFans only?
We do have. I'm not gonna lie. I have to run it better. I
to run it better?
Post on there. I
Okay.
do have to run that better. We do have an OnlyFans, so it's onlyfans.com/OnlyFans show. I'm gonna get better at running that, and also Sunday Conversation. Good show. So
And
check
then
that
Glenny_balls is the
out. That's my Twitter, Instagram. I prefer Instagram.
okay.
Glenny
Go
Balls is
follow the
straight.
king.
And yeah, we got some great Sunday Conversations coming up every Sunday, so check those out.
Make sure you subscribe to KFC Radio on YouTube to get all the video content. Subscribe, comment, like, and make sure you turn on the bell notifications so you know whenever new video content drops.
I want to say something, but the video has to be faster. That's it.